strides, rolling, taking strides, find your zone every day.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay, but take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened before we were nothing. I don't even need your love. You treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Woo! What is going on, you guys? It is Dog Cost Crypto here with a very momentous, stupendous, grand statement. Life-changing money is here, you guys. Crypto Mindset Quarter 2 is out right now, man. It's minutes to midnight right now. You have officially 6 hours and 20 minutes to get in. That's it. 6 hours and 20 minutes, and this closes, man. And that's it. This is my last stream, you guys, right now. I shudder when I say that. I shudder. I felt the wind. I felt the building shake right now when I said that.
I mean, we've been streaming so much. Like, how can we even like keep going on without just be continuously on stream? I don't know what life is like anymore.
Charlie, you there?
No, it's a good thing, right? It's like we're in the metaverse now. I'm joking.
Definitely, man. I'm going to talk about life-changing money, but let me tell you something real quick. Just as a quick aside, real quick. We're going to show you some really funny shit right now, but some really useful stuff. So this will give you a taste of what we're going to teach you in the course. There is a project long ago. Many people never remember it, right? But it was a meme token. They completely failed, but the marketing was like god tier level marketing, right? And it spectacularly failed. Obviously, we're going to show you a couple of videos right now that are total fabrication. This coin doesn't exist anymore. It's dead in the water, but it's a really great example of life-changing money and the kind of gains you can make, bros. Like when I say you can make 100x this cycle, there's no stop the cap. That's just legitimately real. That's real shit right there. Like, don't give a fuck whatever anyone says in a chat, no matter what anyone says in Twitter and stuff like that. the reason that they don't want you to know that is because they're trying to gobble up all the coins for themselves, and they want to dump on your heads. We're in the opportunity right now where we can buy tokens on the lows. We can get these appreciation. Like if all things are same, we're in 2019 right now. We started our crypto mindset courses in 2020. This is 2019. We still got. This is basically, you know where we're at right now. It's like Hex isn't even born yet. Hex wasn't even born until, guess when? Hex wasn't even born until December of 2019. So we're in so we got 2019. That's all 23. 24 is all 2020. We had all we basically 2020 was literally V1 alt season and stuff. It was all talking about basically alt one DeFi and stuff like that. It is an incredible, stupendous moment and stuff. Then on top of that, in 25, if we end up getting a regular cycle, we get all of we get all of this year to make money. We get all of next year to make money, and we get most of 2025 to make a shit ton of money. And I'm gonna tell you right now, life changing money, you guys.
Yep. Life
changing money. Now, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. I want you guys to really retweet this out. I need people to know that we're on right now, man. Basically, from here, we're gonna just jump on with Fresh and Fit as soon as the stream's done right now. But we want to give you a little bit of a teaser for you guys, man. But Eric Gonzalez, man, with the $5 super chat. Is there any way to get into crypto mindset while making monthly payments because I cannot afford to pay completely, or should I just go for the Citadel? Charlie, I think you have a better.
Yeah, I mean, you know yourself best, Eric. So what I would say is essentially, if you want to make payments, right, we can help you out with that. My assistant, can help you very well. He knows all the details to that. So send us an email, support@cultivatecrypto.com, and we'll see if that will make sense for you, right? If, we'll basically tell you, what's best in your situation. You can make the decision, right? But, let's say, for example, we have the payment option, but it doesn't quite fit for you. Then, yeah, the Citadel is a great backup option as well. So, yeah, multiple options. We got you. Just send an email to us, support@cultivatecrypto.com, and just copy paste the same message in there, and we'll help you out.
Yeah. And let me clarify, you guys. So this is the last stream I'm doing in terms of we're promoting the crypto mindset course for our channel and stuff like that. Crypto mindset course link for us goes dead from there. Right now, we're still leaving it open. We're still leaving the crypto mindset link open for our affiliates because there's just,
I mean, everybody's pretty damn busy right now. Yeah. Like this time of year, there's a lot of stuff happening. So we got people on different schedules when they're available. And so what we did this time around, right, was whenever they started, right, we gave them enough days basically so that, they have a fair launch as well.
Yeah. So first time we've ever done something like that, but it's just because, it was just so many of them that we just kind of had to do it. But you have to work with the flows basically. So yeah, man, shout out to Red Pill Lions, shout out to Sterling, shout out to FNF, Rolo. So we will be hopping on the stream with Rolo, Troy. Yeah, our boy, dude, Troy's out here, bro. I love Troy. Troy's such a G.
He's a good guy.
He's a really good guy and stuff like that. If you guys should always give a follow to Troy too, because Troy is literally, him and James Tusk are it's kind of weird to say this out loud, but they're kind of the last dudes out here actually showing people day game. It's insane. These guys go to different parts of Europe and just slay Jay, bro. They're on this fucking 24/7 bus ride around Europe, just slaying cooch. And they're doing live seminars and stuff and showing you how they're it's damn near they're wearing fucking fake glasses with fucking with the camera on it, showing you how they're approaching chicks and stuff. It's insane, dude. It's really cool. That was actually what the Red Pill was originally before it was just a bunch of dudes trying to get laid, and then eventually became a whole men's movement and stuff like that. And with a little bit of women's movement as well, right? But definitely, man, hit the like button. And if you guys could do me a big favor, man, retweet this out, man, so everyone can see it, man. That was wrong link. Where the hell did I put it? There we go. Boom. And where we at? Bro, I know. Hugh Hefner. Shout out to Hugh Hefner. This is such a perfect name for this video, too. Bro, the pick for today's video is incredible. No, I picked it for a reason because it's true. Now, I'm jokingly, right? Don't betray your day ones. Let's be for real. Don't betray your day ones, man. Because once you get rid of all your day ones, it's hard to get new day ones. There's no day ones after that, right? You have to be very good judge of character. But if the wife's been getting on your nerves for a long time, maybe it's time for wife changing money.
Sounds like it's about that video, would be, it sounds similar.
Well, I'm gonna show you guys a little video. I think it's one of the funniest videos like I've seen in a minute. It's so ridiculous, but it's so amazing at the same time. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you a masterclass in shitcoinery and also a complete utter failure because they suck ass at being a team. You see the screen?
Yep.
All right. Well, let's go.
Are you secretly wishing for a better life? I gladly welcome you to wifechangingmoney.com. Women are a blessing for the world, don't get me wrong, but in a lot of cases, they just cost a fortune to maintain. So we're offering a real solution to regain your wealth by selling your wife. Now, I'm already hearing the wheels turn. You're thinking, well, that sounds really great. Sign up. Even maybe you're thinking, this is way too good to be true. Not be possible. No way, Jose. WifeMoney.com is currently still working hard on the WifeSwap.fi decentralized exchange. You see, the platform will allow you to mint, trade, or sell your wife as an NFT for our native dollar wife tokens or even BNB. Now, are you just as excited as we are? Then don't delay, my friend. Drop what you're doing right now. This is super important. Sign up for mailing list or join us in our Telegram channel to stay
up to date. Perfect.
Dude, so these guys end up launching this token. They didn't know what they're fucking doing, and they hired some actors randomly to do this stuff. It's a team out of India, and they completely botched throughout the thing. They keep botching the intro. So they launched the token, they get botted to hell. All the supply gets bought by these bots, and what ends up happening is it basically goes to zero because the bots control all of it, and the token completely fails. But the memes are so good that the community still believes, so they keep paying these actors to keep making more commercials for this fucking rug pull. And this is what I'm saying, the power of memes and the power of like a commercial like this and stuff. It's so stupid. And then on top of that, their YouTube channel gets hacked and they don't even notice. And some fucking Indian scammer starts promoting the wife changing token because he's the one that did all the bots, bro. And the Indian dude, like, terrible, bro. It's so bad, bro. Look at this. Bro, this is what I'm going to teach you in class. Like, this is one thing of scouting shit coins. Like, one thing is if it was properly launched, this token would have actually done extremely well because the marketing is very good if they had kept like these actors and stuff. But
they're just trolling.
They're just trolling and stuff. But this is just incredible. Now check this out. So you saw this one right here. Then here's the guy who ends up hacking the YouTube channel, and they don't even know. They can't even kick him off the channel.
They have been asking me when Moonsar, but the real question remaining, when new wife. Visit wifechangingmoney.com.
Solid ad, I might say. Good job.
Yeah. All right. Let's see our boy right here, man. God damn, look at that fake ass fucking real estate smile.
Billion, 69 million.
All right, let's class. We got to get a hustling real estate white guy smiling and shit. Oh, classic set. IKEA furniture and stuff. You could trust this man.
Welcome back, you filthy animal. You're still here after watching Frank explaining some of the project, which means you're ready to dive into the tokenomics. Well, buckle up because this could be a lot to digest. Wife-changing money is way more than a pursuit of happiness, freedom. It even goes slightly beyond the pursuit of a new wife. Let's start. And the wife-changing money token is called Wife, and there are plenty of them. In total, there are 690 trillion, 69 billion, 69 million, 69,069 wives, which will be distributed as follows. 21% of all wipes will be burned. The 5% goes to the charity wallet. 5% goes to the dev wallet. And 69.
Yes, people bought this. Not many, because it was a kind of a fail, but it was like basically from what I could tell, there's like 400 people tops in this thing, maximum, right? I mean, look at this. This thing's got like, this got 1K views, but then the later videos, they get like 60 views, 20 views. It's pretty bad.
5% will be the circulating supply, of which 5% will be used to incentivize community efforts. 50% of the circulating supply will be locked in a smart contract and released as follows. 33% unlocks after 3 months. 33% unlocks after 6 months.
So they're saying all the correct stuff right now, right? This sounds good. This looks good.
Sounds fair, right?
It sounds fair, right? But they don't do any of this shit at all. Like, okay, the first one
you got to think of this fundamental, right? Take a can you see the chat right now or no?
Yeah, okay, I can.
I mean, Black Label Expat, he mentioned a fundamental truth here that they're not taking into account.
What's going on? Let's see. Black Label Expat. Where are these?
He just says this is a scam. No one buys used.
God damn it. Well, apparently, yeah, that's true, man. Only virgin wives here, man. But the marketing is hilarious. That's what I'm saying. If like this is kind of what me and Charlie are saying. If people would just stop, like if they would just take it seriously, even though it's a joke, right? It's meant to take as a joke. But if they kept up this marketing and launched it without being scammy assholes, it would have been extremely successful. Like
especially in crypto.
Like violently special. Well, Vitalik sold. Well, sorry, you guys. Like, we were doing really well, but Vitalik from the foundation decided to sell. So, well, we lost a lot of wives over the weekend. So, dumb shit like that would have kept this project like humming along and stuff. But this is what we're talking about: is people don't stick things out. They're just in it for quick money, and sometimes they have a gem on them. Like this was a gem on them, and they fucking like it's so stupid. Like it really is. People are really dumb in crypto, man.
Months. The remainder of 34% unlocks after 9 months. After 9 months, just like you kiddos did.
God damn.
After 3 months, 33% unlocks after 6 months. The remainder of 34% unlocks after 9 months. After 9 months, just like you kiddos did. All transactions contain 10% distribution fees, which will be redistributed as follows. 10% goes to a charity wallet, which I'll come back to in a second. 10% goes to the dev wallet to ensure the project's durability. 20% goes back into liquidity to maintain a healthy market. And as a grand finale, 60% will be redistributed to you and other wife holders. Yeah, free money for sticking to multiple wives. Yes, you've heard that right. But as life isn't only about our wives or ourselves, we're looking to have a real impact on others' lives. There are plenty of causes all over the world just screaming for help, waiting in the dark where no one sees them, offering us an opportunity to be good and help with our community charity team. So join us or be a dick and remain poor. Thank you. And don't forget to visit www.lifechanging.
God damn it.
Yeah, dude, our marketing. Oh, bro, I gotta hear that again. Holy shit.
Sees them, offering us an opportunity to be good and help with our community charity team. So join us or be a dick and remain poor. Thank you. And don't forget.
Oh, that's gonna be a soundbite. Be a dick and be poor. Now, so now they're doing pretty good. They're doing the tokenomics, and then what ends up happening is they basically either got hacked or they basically milked everyone dry and decided to relaunch the token because people are stupid. And I'm leaning more towards they scam their own users, basically. But the marketing is so good that they ended up getting them back to do another one. It's like being in an abusive relationship, you guys. He didn't mean it, baby. He just got mad one night and then I fell down some stairs. Okay, it's like Charlie, just believe me. This is what happened.
Ladies and gents, as all men do, we effed up. Our first launch went way harder than we could ever imagine. The Volumes were insane, and the amount of people, including bots, were at numbers we could have never dreamed of. This was all achieved without any marketing or other exposure to the outer world. And now we're doing it over again to give everyone a second shot. But this time, we'll be better prepared with a better smart contract and great measurements against those darn bots. Our new token will be called Two Wives because you've suggested it. The tokenomics, they will remain the same. So still a lot of 69s to look at. Everybody aboard, let's give every man the 2 wives they deserve.
Hey, I can get behind that, Elias. But now it just keeps getting worse. So I've never seen.
I thought the part that keeps getting worse was when you're going to click on watching Peter Schiff live.
Well, yeah, if I want to stagnate my wealth and be poor, sure.
Right.
But look at this. Then what ends up happening is that went from like, okay, yo, this token's really cool to launch. Here's the tokenomics. Okay, guys, we got hacked. We lost all our money. And then you see the next video is just progressively the project getting worse and worse, and eventually it gets abandoned at that point, right? But literally incredible right here. Homies in the club. Wow. Hold up.
Friends, are you ready for Q4? We've been a bit quiet in here, and with good reasons. The team is shrunken and the progress has slowed down, but we've drafted a new plan, adjusted the roadmap, focused on results, and minting your wife will still be a reality soon. So what's new? We are designing a new NFT project, and as a gift, 369 people from our community will be able to receive one for free. So hold on to your excitement until more details are released.
And that was the death of it right there, bro. Can you imagine like you're literally like making a video of some fucking dude in the green screen in the club talking about like that, like, hey, you guys, we basically lost most of our team now, and things aren't going so hot anymore. But hey, you guys, NFTs are on the way, you guys. But anyway, we just wanted to share.
NFTs save everything.
Definitely, man. But this is what I'm talking about, man. If like they put a little elbow grease there, they could have there. But let me tell you, most meme coins and stuff will not even have anywhere close to the marketing of that coin. So the reason we're showing you is, one, you can obviously it's gonna be bullshit. Right. Two, yeah, right. Most of these are bad. But if you ever saw a coin that did have that kind of marketing stuff, it'd probably do very well. But you just got to remember to take profit. If you ever enter dumb stuff like that, to get out quickly. You know what I'm saying? It's most
of these profits and like anything decent, like.
But I would always recommend to do something called a condom wallet, which is basically you start up a brand new MetaMask, brand new private keys. It's not a wallet within a wallet. It's a literally brand new 12 seed phrases. You know what I'm saying? So it gives me a Zen vibe. Yeah. But hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. Like me and Charlie are going to answer a bunch of your questions right now. We're going to answer like this is what. It's life-changing money, but literally this is life-changing money. If I'm being for real, and like you could literally upgrade your whole lifestyle. You can give your kids a better life. I mean, it's everything in between. Like I've said this before on my previous streams. Like for me, the will to like get richer and do all this stuff, it wasn't to get bitches was not strong enough. For me personally, it was not. It was to help my family, to help my mom and dad. And to help my brothers and stuff. That was the will. That was the thing that got me to work like a crazy person. You're just seeing a fraction of it right here. I mean, look at all the streams. Like you'll Fallout Zone. You know, shout out to you, dude, and shout out to a couple of guys in the chat. Say fuck Master Hex. You know, Miguel, go chill off with the streams, bro. Get some rest, bro. We see. You know, you're working a lot. Hey, I appreciate it, but this is the level of like work effort that we put in, and even more. And stuff and this is what we've always done for all our courses. The first course we ever did, we literally almost killed ourselves.
That one was the most intense one we've ever done and will ever do, right? What did we do? We did like 24 straight webinars twice a day for what, 12 days, I think? Yeah. Like we did not stop once. We just went straight on through to the other side, baby.
We've been streaming machines, but this is the power too. It's like, you know, we're real and we're really talking about this stuff because we're we're extremely passionate about what we're doing now. Okay, like try to have a bunch of live streams of people answering questions and stuff. They can't really do it now. Here and there, sure, maybe, but like consistently like us, just because they want to dodge questions, right?
They want to dodge questions, and when they do their research, right, they don't actually retain the knowledge, right? They just, yeah. And it's one of these things where like there's some channels out there that have like research teams doing it for them. So not only do they not retain their own knowledge a lot of the time, but then at the same time, like, what do you call it? A lot of the time it's like fed to them on a platter, right?
Right.
So if that's the case, for some people, then, when they get on a live, it's kind of sad, to be honest. I saw a couple of people like that in the last bull market. They tried to be like, okay, this YouTube live thing's where it's at. They gave it a shot. And I was like, stick to that recording. But anyways, still good information. I can't shit on it too much, but it was one of the things where it's just like,
yeah.
Yeah.
There is a level of like basically something you get so busy that you do need people to do research for you, but then from there it's like you don't retain it as well and stuff like so it's like,
and how can you teach others, really when you don't know yourself.
Yeah. Right. It's crazy. Now I want to answer because like I always take care of my trucker guys here. KB, man, what is up, man? I'm a truck driver. Is there any way to buy Hex completely through mobile? Hell yeah, there is, dude. Hell yeah. There's a magical app called Coinbase Wallet. I almost said like wife changing money. there's an app
changing money in the wallet.
Yeah, the best mobile experience is the Coinbase wallet. Just it is. I've tested all other wallets. It is the easiest to use for users, right? But there's a big but here. Okay, there's a Coinbase app, which is the exchange. Then there's the Coinbase wallet, which is a wallet. Okay, what you need to do is he's like, would you like to link your accounts? Fuck no. Never, ever, 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 ever link your accounts, because as soon as you do, they'll see exactly what you're doing, and they also start putting restrictions. You ever buy stuff, send money for stuff, you'll get into trouble. In terms of trouble, they'll like freeze your account. I've warned quite a lot of people about this. I know some people that bought shoes with crypto, and then like their Coinbase accounts, like, you buying drugs? No, I'm buying some Jordans. And they'll freeze your account and you won't have access to your Coinbase account. This is the crazy thing. And it's mostly because Coinbase is trying to cover their ass, really, because they're like, we don't know what transactions are what. So like, if it looks like there's a bunch of money going through, it's probably illegal.
Bro.
This is not great. Okay. So basically look, once you have the Coinbase app, you send Ethereum to your Coinbase wallet, and then write on the app. I think do I have it on this phone? I don't even know if I have it on this phone. Do I? Yeah. So on this app right here, there's like 1, 2, 3. You hit browser, and right on browser, you can basically copy and paste basically Matcha, Uniswap, or Coinbase and stuff. So you can use Uniswap right there. It'll connect to your wallet, and then basically you have to use the internet within the app itself. And then because in this wallet, when you use the browser within the wallet, you basically are it's like you're logged into your laptop internet like that. And then you're able to then connect to the internet. So when you use Uniswap, boom, you just hack mobile. Mm. And trust me, like I used to have to do that all the time because I was working out in the fields and stuff. I was in the mountains sometimes. I would just load up my app with some Ethereum and some USDC or something, and then, work throughout the day. I would be looking at the prices here and there, and they're like, oh, damn, that's a good price. Click, buy, pay the Ethereum fee. Boom. Bought my coins as soon as I drove home, deposited it over to the Trezor. Or I just kept a big trading balance sometimes for a while, and then eventually, once it got too big, I was like, all right, thin it out, get some more cash in, and then keep working. This is what we're doing right now. And then on top of this, right? And Charles Stone is right. Coinbase is fighting the SEC right now, and they're beyond going to win, bro. Like it's if you go to our previous streams, both me and Charlie, we've shown these videos of like Gary Gensler getting demolished and stuff in front of Congress. This guy set America back. If you haven't Justin Horowitz saying like literally dropping news articles about saying like America's falling behind, this is so dangerous and stuff, people pay attention to that.
They should, if they aren't.
It's big money. You have places like BlackRock talking about that too. Like that's you have exactly what's the tender spot of the boomers? Their fucking money. Mm-hmm. And if the guys managing all the big money are like, hey, Alice, Tom, we got to take care of this Gensler guy. Or they get the real heavy hitters. Like if shit's going really bad, Hillary, Bill. Hey, accidents happen, okay, I got you.
Don't travel to Arkansas.
Don't travel to Arkansas, you guys. But definitely, man. So we're going to be here to answer your questions right now before we sign off, man. But no, definitely for sure. And then join the Crypto Mindset course. You guys will teach you how to do all this stuff. We're going to have pre-recorded webinars coming out pretty soon. As soon as we kind of touch down back in home base and stuff like that, we'll start releasing stuff for you guys. And then as soon as it's closed up, we're going to be super active in the chats to help you guys with questions and stuff as well. So just to give you my schedule tomorrow, basically after today, tomorrow I'm going to be traveling most of the day, traveling back over there to Vegas and California and stuff. And then from there, we'll for once I land and stuff and give me like a couple hours of sleep, then I'll basically be back in the chats and stuff, helping everyone out and stuff. So
yeah,
hell yeah, man.
I think, when we're doing that stuff or whatever, like we'll recharge, a little bit here and then we'll be back right at you guys. So, the next, couple of days, basically, file into the chat, help each other out, all that jazz. And, we'll pop in from time to time when we can.
Yeah.
Then
So you guys,
I'm full on.
Yeah. So hey, you guys, I'm going to shut down the Twitter stream right now. So come over here to YouTube, man. So thank you so much. Bam, remove. Done. There you go. Roll me live on this place now. So let's keep going. Okay. Now, yes. Charlie Miguel stuck by us during the downtimes and told us the DCA when others were too scared. Yep. That's totally
That's
true.
the biggest one right there, bro. Number one, because like so many people just leave on YouTube and leave on Twitter and, just stop helping people when to be honest, it's the time where people in crypto should be the fucking loudest.
Yeah. No, definitely and stuff. So I'm gonna answer a couple of super chats real quick just because I missed this. Boom. DCG, man, what's up, man? With the Australian $15. I'm trying to super chat about the SEC clip going around social media at the moment. YouTube won't let me mention it in super chat. Wow, really? Censorship? Ugh. But you guys have seen the clip. I mean, yes, I've seen it. Of course, we've seen it. He's talking to a class at MIT about Algorand and cryptocurrencies, basically saying, yeah, there's some securities, but roughly 2/3, 70% of all cryptos are not securities or commodities. When he has a financial incentive, when he's not the chairman of the SEC, he saw it very clearly for what it really was versus now.
And there were other people from the SEC before him as well who came to the same conclusions, right?
Right.
And then he just went
like
crazy.
Exactly. Like there's this whole thing where like you can't, like you literally can't how do I say it? You can't regulate through enforcement and stuff. You have to have rules and stuff because the thing is you just can't you can't enforce through intimidation is what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. Because I mean that's what they're doing. It's like, no, we'll stop you, bro. You're in trouble and stuff. Oh, fuck. Then people, you can't do it. People have to have clear rules because they can't spend the time and resources to do that. Instead of enforcing rules, they should be really looking out of who's scamming people. That's what they're supposed to be there for, to protect you before you get scammed. But no, the way the SEC works, they always come to the aid once you already got wrecked or anything, stole your money.
Like, yeah. Once you got nuked, they're like, okay, how can we prevent this from happening again?
Not great right now, man. Not great. But let's keep going. So thank you. Yeah. The next one. DCG again, man. He says, 3/4 of cryptos are commodities, not securities in 2018. Definitely. And he also showed you Algorand at the tippy top of its price chart. So he basically got a bunch of people to be extra liquidity. So and then under his terms, right? I mean, Algorand would be a security, right? So he just shilled the security. Dang.
Hey, time to put Gary Gensler behind the bars that he's asking for everybody, right?
Yeah, definitely. And there's something too, like when I saw him back in 2018 or 2017, he actually didn't look as like weird as he used to. It's like his body kind of morphed up like this. It looks very strange. He must be. I mean, there must be an incredible amount of stress on him from like being a lying sack of shit, basically.
Yeah. Well, then also like literally, everybody in Congress is not everybody, but the people who matter in Congress are mainly against him and everything. So, it's around the corner.
Yeah, it's insane. Imagine they did this to they stifle. Imagine if they stifled the internet industry so early on in the 2000s and the 90s and stuff. You wouldn't have had a tech boom. You wouldn't have had all this stuff that came out. We wouldn't have Facebook. We wouldn't have Instagram. Well, maybe the world would be better without this stuff. But I mean, definitely we would have the world. I think the world is somewhat better for having Amazon and a couple of these other online resources and stuff that we have today and stuff. YouTube. I mean, even though people like YouTube, even though it's I mean, this is a social media really is and stuff. So the whole world has changed. I mean, you guys wouldn't know us if they had stifled innovation. Literally, you guys wouldn't even know who we are.
Yeah,
you'd be living in Tokyo. I'd be living somewhere in California, just like. And I never would have met Charlie. You guys would all be like, none of this would be created. There'd be no crypto. We'd just all be fucking working, trying to be wages and stuff. I mean, I'd be owning my business, but man, dude, I'd be trying to keep myself out of a wheelchair by 40. How backed up my back was and stuff at work and stuff. And I know Charlie was trying not to commit seppuku and stuff. And
on the train, yeah, just like, hey, there's actually some people that in the mornings, right? They fucking jump onto the track, man. It's bad news. Like there's the KO line.
Yeah, holy, like right before it's coming, they just go right in front of it.
Like the KO line, it's like, what do you call it? Every morning, like at least one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's don't live in Fuchu.
Can I ask you something? Is it just because they owe so much money to like some stuff like that, or is it because
they're sometimes there are people who they can't get a promotion, they can't pay off their bills, they're in too much debt, many different things. So
damn, dude, that's dark, but it is what it is. Don't kill yourself, man. Life changing money is here for you guys, right? Life changing money. It really is, and it doesn't take like of course, we all want millions, tens of millions of dollars. That whole thing of once when we were little kids, I was like, yeah, if I have $1 million, I'm rich. Well, yeah, when I was a little kid, I would have been rich for sure. $1 million in the 90s, $1 million did go far. You could literally buy. I think my parents' house tops was like, and they bought it in the early 2000, like 2001 or 2000, was like $200,000 for their house. $200,000 and 7% interest rate because the interest rates were higher back then. They were still going to zero basically at the time. Shout out to Greenspan, the Greenspan put. But if you look at it, right, like my parents could have bought. Imagine like my parents had $1 million. They could have bought their house cash, bought some nice cars, put some money away from an investment, bought an investment property. My dad was being offered at the time. He just didn't have the money. They were offering him a 16-plex for like dirt cheap. He could have bought that. And this is what I'm saying. Just that little bit of money, it doesn't take a crazy amount of money to completely start changing your life. Like a lot of us just need the opportunity to like get the lick of capital to do stuff. And this is why when we say return on flex, the reason we're doing that webinar specifically is to not only like not discourage, but more or less just really like, hey, if you're going to do it smartly, but at the same time, really make sure that you're like getting used to money and then you make good decisions. Invest first before you fuck off money, And we're like, I know we like sometimes, shit, I'm literally thinking about getting a Lambo, but it's really just for marketing purposes, really. Like, if I'm being honest and stuff, it's much like money's much better served just buying a real estate property and stuff like this or doing something smart with it. But we have to, this is why we're trying to tell you and teach you guys this stuff because, you follow other guys and they'll eventually lead you into degeneracy, basically.
Yeah. I've heard some, comments that are like, that's not that bright. Some people have said, not in this chat or anything, right? But I've heard people say this before, about like investing in crypto, they're like, well, if I only invest like, a few $100s or whatever, it doesn't really matter. So you shouldn't invest in crypto at all until like you got like 6 figures or some bullshit like that. I'm like, what? Like, no,
you'll never start. You'll never fucking start. What does that mean?
Well, and you'll never learn anything. By the time you get to $100,000, you put that in the market, you'll lose it all because you don't know what the hell you're doing, right? You didn't practice, when you had less to lose.
Right. It's freaking. It's just crazy what the bad advice people give, man. Like you could tell people really haven't made money at all or built money from the ground up. It seems to me like some of these guys are just fucking like they inherited money from grandma because she died. I really think, like, I've heard a lot of stories. Like, if I'm like, I'm not going to name any names. I should fucking name names. Wait, at one day when my channel's large enough and stuff, I will rain piss from my cock all over these.
Like the Pepe meme.
No, but all jokes aside, but like some of these guys, I've heard some of their background stories. Like I'm out here, man. I've got the PhD. I've got double PhDs in YouTube research and stuff like that. I'm out here. I know when things are gonna be hot or not. And when I see some of these guys, I've heard some of their background stories. Yeah, I was high school, saving my money and stuff. I had a couple grand and stuff. And then, I had my grandma died. She left me some money, and I put that in crypto, and I made money, right? Like, cool, the great, awesome. But this is kind of what we're talking about with Fresh and Fit is there's a lot of these guys who get rich real quick, and they got no life experience or anything. And it ends up, you could really see it. And there's a lot of guys falling for these fucking young dudes who basically, there's some of them.
Young dudes?
Yeah, some dudes just got really lucky and stuff on coins. Hey,
you said, anyways.
Oh yeah, some of these guys got really lucky on some of these on a coin pump, which is cool. No hate on that for real. But then most of these guys, what we figured out, because once we know people, we asked around and stuff, and we find out that no, they just organized a fucking a scam. They just ordered up pump and dumps and stuff, and this is how they made their money. And this is kind of like the fucked up shit that they're doing is that they're like they're preaching all the good stuff, they get a following, and then from there on the background they just dump coins on you and stuff. So. Yeah, it just is what it is there.
Yeah, and we'll give you the mechanics of all that, and what to look out for, signs that basically, you should be staying away from stuff like that. So we got that in the course.
So Corey Ruckforth with the $5, well, the €5. I got €1,000 to invest for the next month, all in on Hex, or just wait for the top 25 list for gains, meeting some amazing people in the Telegram chat. I would get a little bit of Hex, but I would keep some of that dry powder because you're going to see some stuff you're going to want to get into the course and stuff, definitely. But remember to keep building up that dry powder. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. So it's about like getting in the Hex positions, getting the pulse chain and all this, the life changing money stuff. But then also there's other L1s that we're kind of looking at that I think we're going to do very well as well.
Well, and depending on timing as well, right? Like if you're like, okay, it looks like, the market is just going to go up from here, right? You can get a position in ETH, right, as well, and use that instead of the dry powder, and then use that essentially, right, as a way to sprinkle in onto Hex or other projects and stuff, because ETH is your like kind of native currency within crypto, right?
Right, exactly. So what does a crypto mindset course come with? Well, besides with changing your life trajectory and putting you on a track to success, and then the ability to choose many wives from very different area codes, right? Wife changing money. It's basically a course that gets you into the point of it takes you if you're a crypto native guy, it basically catches you up to what's the current trends right now. What are we looking at that's actually like not scams? It's good investment projects. We think it's gonna they have runway to do very well in the next 2 to 3 years, as well as it takes someone who's brand new to crypto and get them from A to Z, from beginner to intermediate, so they can start up without getting scammed. They can set up wallets. They know how to use bridges. We show them how to do transactions safely, how to keep their crypto safe, storage. On top of that, LP farming, whether the pros and cons and everything in between, YouTube research, crypto fundamentals, crypto charting, on-chain analytics. I mean, the whole kit and caboodle, man. And it isn't like this is our first rodeo. We're now with this course closing, and we're going to be like 13,000 strong in terms of people we've helped.
Yep, and our 10th crypto mindset course, baby.
Sheesh! That deserves a Pepe old school. Beautiful, man. Have you guys dropped the video on how to buy Pulse Chain so I can go watch? It hasn't launched yet, but we're going to put you in position so when it does launch, you do very well. That's one thing we want to give you guys all a heads up right now. When Pulse Chain launches, we're not going to be on YouTube, man. We're going to be helping our guys in the Crypto Mindset Quarter 2 course and the Citadel. And if you're not in those two services, man, like it's like we're gonna be helping you out, but there's gonna be a lot of noise during that time. We're gonna make sure everyone can safely onboard. Everyone can pretty much, we can show people how to get their tokens. We're going to show which LPs are with, which are not good, which are what ratio trades are doing, what I'm currently doing, what Charlie's currently doing, what positions. Like we're going to tell you everything that we're currently doing. And then on top of that, for some of you guys, we might even tell you, hey, just stay put. You're chilling. You're good. But for some of you guys, you might be able to do a lot of stuff and stuff. But the thing is about holding the Pulse token, the Pulse X token, and the PHEX tokens, and holding them for a good amount of time. And the real runway here is basically it's a good year and a half when you are going to be into some crazy profits. And it's going to be funny a year or two from now, the guys coming into the new crypto mindset courses are just going to be looking at you guys like, I mean, it's easy for you guys. You guys got in super early. I mean, like it's like we're the ones working hard right now. You guys had it easy. You just bought cheap. I wish I was like you losers. And then you're like,
and then basically what some idiots are going to say is like, the market starts going down, let's say second half of the year, right? They're like, oh man, I bet you got wrecked because you jumped in there. And it's like, no, like we're talking so many times about taking profits, it's not even going to be funny, right? And so haters going to hate, right? But we're compounding more crypto, cultivating that crypto, and then dollar cost averaging that crypto, or back in right into the bottom of the market. So also with Pulse Chain, right? I heard it's not 2 weeks anymore. It's only one. So it might line up perfectly.
Definitely, man. Ace best, man, with a $2 super chat. Thanks for working so hard for us. Never sleep, gang. Yeah, man, dude. We're gonna definitely get some sleep and stuff. We've been working hard and stuff, but definitely, man, thank you so much for joining us and stuff. But dude, yeah. So basically, I'll give you guys a heads up. Basically, what we believe, if it does launch early, it basically launches in May. If it launches when we believe it launches, August or September of this year. That's what we see it right now. Right. Yeah. There's a lot of people like hyping it up. It's going to launch in May. If it does, awesome. We're ready for it. Beautiful. But if it launches later on, perfect, because guess what? We have other opportunities. There's other things to make a lot of money on. And we're going to take full on advantage of all these things and stuff like that. A lot of the guys are kind of one trick ponies. They only make money in one thing. We have a lot of other like places we can go to start making money and stuff in both and then all these L1s, L2s, and on top of that, just every place you can imagine, from NFTs to everything as well and stuff. And we're very careful when we get into NFTs, because NFT, we've done very well with NFT, but we've stepped very, very carefully into the NFT space and stuff. So shout out to the Trump NFTs. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Should we show the schedule just to make sure everyone's aware of what's kind of we're going to be talking about in the course, and then we probably show them, kind of where they're going to be able to sign up.
Yeah, of course. So if you have the, do you have the schedule?
Yep. Let me throw it up here.
Thank you. We love you guys too.
So welcome to the Crypto Mindset course. This is the V1 schedule.
It's not up yet.
Oh, it's not?
You're not showing it on your side. No, I don't see it.
Oh, let me stop that and try it again.
Sure.
Oh, that's good. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I see the error of my ways. Can you see it?
Now we can. There we go. Beautiful.
All right. No sleep, gang. Anyways, our V1 version of the schedule here. Welcome to the Crypto Mindset course. We got basically webinars from May 6th all the way through May 21st at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day that we're doing webinars. And then we have spaced out days off between some of the webinars for you to do spaced repetition, right? Reviewing what you have already learned, and making sure you understand that, going out and doing the things, right, with making wallets and stuff like this, so that you can, pretty much set yourself up really, really well. And we're going over all sorts of topics in this course, right? Some of them that I think are going to be really, really interesting are specifically, right, the Pulse Chain strategies. I think are going to be really, really good. The risk management is always something that people need to be reminded of, and also at the same time, right, it's something that we always add new wrinkles to every single quarter, because there's always a little different parameter in how you calculate risk at the current point of time. And so we'll discuss where we are in the current market what we're looking for in terms of targets, what the risk is to the downside, and how to protect yourself against that. And then on the flip side of that, right, we're going to talk about the hottest coin list where, of course, right, there's some risk, but we're going to give you, the coins that we think can move pretty strongly, but also are not going to like dump massively in terms of, like a rug pull or anything like that. So it's going to be coins that have decent or solid fundamentals, but that are moving on the market right now. So those are just some of the things that we're doing in the course. I don't know if you had any particular ones that you wanted to focus on here.
So obviously we're going to do quite a lot of pulse chains. Let's just say pulse chain for some reason during the, like in terms of when we're actually teaching the course doesn't launch, we're going to do just a schedule. We might move some things around. We're going to have guests that we're not putting on here yet, but we're going to have industry guests and stuff. Might be more than one as well. The portfolio deep dive is going to be really interesting. We're going to go into our own portfolios and kind of show you guys what we're doing in terms of percentages, as well as I just want to give you guys an FYI. I'm not counting my hex in my portfolio there because I've essentially kind of parted it into like the hex side versus the other portfolio side, basically, if that makes sense. So I'm going to show two portfolios, and that tax webinar is going to be incredible. It really, realistically, like when we're telling people right now, we're going to keep people out of trouble because we're like literally the only people telling people to pay their fucking taxes. Everyone's over here playing these games. They're not paying taxes, man. Some there's a lot of people at some point, because once they put the right regulate, I think they're gonna put some decent regulations on crypto, nothing crazy, but at some point they're going to crack that IRS whip on people real tough, man. And they're going to make examples out of some of these big YouTubers for basically like tax dodging, basically. Just FYI, basically. Okay. Now, so that's the crypto mindset course. And then like we had a question earlier and stuff. How does this course is beneficial for someone who has no dry powder, right? Because it's education. Now, we've actually had quite a few guys that actually just get into the course just to learn about crypto, to help them out in terms of jobs and stuff. So one thing that we're really proud of is that a lot of guys who've taken the course have been able to get jobs within the industry, because they're able to then understand. The hard part is understanding crypto, because if you know taxes and then in crypto, you're useful. If you know this and that, useful. You're an accountant plus crypto. You add anything to any job you're using already, and it's very useful. But even if you work in the trades, just knowing the crypto space is not so scary. Eventually, you can onboard capital into it and stuff. Basically, within any industry, knowing crypto kind of puts you in an advantage because it makes you sort of a leader at wherever you're at. We've been told like tons of times, man. I took the course, went to the family gathering, went to Thanksgiving, or I went to Christmas and stuff, and I had everyone eating from the palm of my hand.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like I've never felt like that before. Like, and it's really true. It's like really beautiful messages we get. It's like, bro, I've always felt like I was like the dumb one in my family and stuff. I just went over here and they were like at awe of like I was some financial genius now. It's because most people's like financial literacy is really bad. It is what it is, but we end up teaching guys, how to really, get them level themselves up, as well as, it's getting that knowledge and becoming competent. And this is actually we talked with Rolo about this. When we talked to a lot of guys, it is like what women find attractive is that you are competent in something. Right? Even if you think it's turbo dork stuff, you being hyper confident in crypto does give you a little bit of an edge, but you have to keep working on yourself. Of course, you can't just be a fat slob and stuff, but but you have to work on other things. But it makes you a more well-rounded individual, and in showing competency. And the amount of people that told me that they've been able to get some sort of interview, or they've been able to get into some friend groups and stuff because they're talking crypto, it's coming up more and more, especially when you start getting around more affluent people. And you being able to keep up and just talk to them, and you don't sound like a complete scrub, gets you invited to like parties. There's a lot of social side to that and stuff. So it definitely fucking helps for sure. Definitely. Let's see. Destroyer 911 swap Pulse X for some Pulse Chain on V4 decks now. You could, but it's you can, but it's essentially just it's just practice. Yeah, it's something. Like those, I don't really put much credence for in terms of like what the swapping fees are and stuff, because not everyone, if it was active, everyone would be trading it. So we'd actually have the real ratios. But just to give you a starting ratio, we're probably looking at a 2-for-1. So 2 Pulse X for 1 Pulse Chain. It's going to be probably like what it's going to be at. Maybe it goes closer, maybe it goes a little farther during the beginning. But Pulse is going to be much more in demand than Pulse X. Yeah. Yeah, test Monopoly money. If you want to play around, just test around. It's fine. But you're not missing much. If you guys
told me it's all Monopoly money.
But gold's the hardest money, God's money, right? Oh, okay, cool. Or the Anunnaka's money, right? Of course. Depending on where you believe in. But definitely get in. Will you guys, man? We're gonna have to head out right now, man. We're gonna have to go on F&F right now, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Wife Changing Money. Join in. Stop being poor. You guys have officially 5.5 hours to get in. Closes at midnight Pacific Standard Time. Get in or B Square. You can pay with crypto, 15% off. Stuff here. Let me show you. Boom. So it's $9.97. You can pay with GPay, Apple Pay, basic debit or credit card. Debit and credit card is best, but I think Apple Pay works pretty good. Dude, I love Apple Pay. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's so
Apple Pay is smooth. Yeah, I like it.
You know why I like Apple Pay? Because you can just click on your phone and then it just instantly goes to your fucking house for everything you buy and stuff. Also, that's also a bad thing because it makes you spend more money. But kind of the point, the convenience of it. But basically, you can add to cart. You can. There's also options through PayPal in order to do in payments and stuff, which make it cheaper and stuff, which is cool. But one thing as well, if you are paying with crypto, you send an email support at Cultivate Crypto. Hey, I want to pay in crypto. You tell them either Bitcoin or Ethereum. You send it in. You instantly get a 15% discount, and instead of paying $9.97, you're paying $847.45. Boom, right there. And if you think like, oh my God, these guys are so dumb, you know, the crypto is going to crash, dump your crypto on us. Go ahead. Dump your Ethereum and Bitcoin on it and then make us lose money. That's fine.
Yep,
we believe we're holding and we believe in crypto for the long term. So that's you're not going to shake. If that last bear market didn't shake us, ain't nothing you guys are going to do going to shake us out of this market. But this is the premier course in all the entire planet. We're onboarding, and then I'm proud to say that we're onboarding a lot of red pill men and a lot of good people into the space. And I'm very proud of the people we've been able to help out and stuff, because I want to make sure that you guys all are able to live good lives and have families and do all the cool stuff you guys want to do in your lives, man. So with that, thank you so much, man. Join up and stuff. The link's going to be open all night and stuff. And if you, for some reason, like, hey, Miguel, I need a day or two, just email us or send us a DM. As long as we see it and we give you a response back, we'll get you in there, man. We're men of our word. Well, thank you so much, man. I love you guys, and catch you on the flip side.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it.